Okay, so I had a really good question from Michelle. Can I change my class times or my PT times to half an hour down from 1 hour? Well, the answer is yes, and it's really easy, and it does give you some big advantages to doing this as well. People come in who can't commit to a 1 hour class or a 1 hour session. There's one advantage, but the main advantage really is for those of you who are doing PT, and for those of you who are doing PT, at peak hours, you can only service a certain amount of clients, which is basically about 2 within peak hours of gym time. However, if you've got people coming in on a half-hour session, then you can service up to 4 clients at peak times, maybe even 5, if you squish down the time that they're going to do this. But it's more how you do this that is important. If you're doing this in a class situation, you need a quick 5-minute warm-up and mobilization. Then after that, what you're going to do is do 4 to 6 rounds on the pads, and then after that, working on technique, of course, and then after that, what you're going to do is you're going to do a bit of a beasting at the end. There is no point doing a circuit in a half hour. You're not going to get them working quite hard enough. So you're going to need pads and gloves for everybody. Once you've got them onto a bit of a beasting, then for the final couple of minutes, do a class finisher. Now, obviously, you guys, you know where to look for this. It's in the Boxercise Instructors Only Facebook page. Look in the files section and look for class finishers, and you'll see lots and lots of examples there that you can go in and use. Now, if you're doing this for PT, it's slightly different. What I would do is I'm in the ring when I've got people on the pads here, and I've got someone else who comes in and they say maybe my 7:30 appointment, and they're over there, and I get them to warm up on their own. They warm up, then they come in the ring with me. They'll do maybe a maximum 6 rounds on the pads. The honest truth is we tend not to do more than 6 rounds that much anyway, because when we're working with boxers, 6 rounds is enough because you should be working on a technique, and we're not working to fatigue. That's what your punch bags, etc. are for. So 6 rounds maximum on the pads. Teach them a new thing, teach them a new technique, and then afterwards do some fitness drills, or you can do a class finisher. Whether you decide to join in that class finisher yourself, or whether you decide to get them to do just their half of it is totally up to you. As you know, there are loads of examples of this in the Facebook group. Once they're done, get them to go out of the ring and to cool themselves down themselves. Have this structured and put it up on the wall for them somewhere. They can go out and cool themselves down, and what they're getting then is 30 minutes of real good workout, which is relevant to them. Now, don't forget, those of you Boxercise PTs, don't forget to use your PT learning aid. Now, that's the 140 steps of different lessons of plans where people are. Now, each client needs to bring that with them, or you keep it with you, so that you know where they're up to and what you're going to be teaching next. Otherwise, what you'll find is you'll get there and you'll not quite know what to do next. So make sure they have that learning plan with them, with their name on it. And then once they've done it, of course, like you've been shown on your course, tick that off, and then you know what they're going to do next week. I hope that's been useful. It's just a little quick tip for you. But yes, a 30-minute session is perfectly feasible and actually has quite a few advantages. So good luck to you if you're going to be doing that.